always the best when I don't know anything about a certain area. So in that sense, yeah, I'm very open to new industries, but I must say I also need a player that is willing to take the extra step and is open to do it really radical different. People of the KLM came in my studio, and on that moment they asked me, are you interested to do the carpet and the curtains for the 747? And I said yes. It's an interesting job. I'm experienced in textiles, and I never have done aviation, but I know a lot about weaving and yarn. So I said yes, let's go ahead. And then on a certain moment they talked about, during the process, they talked about a seat, that they also working on a seat. And I said, who's designing the seat? Oh, well, you know, this is, in our business you just buy a seat from a company and you style it a bit towards your brand. So I said, come on, we can do that so much better, you know, let me do the job. So, and then, you know, they were convinced that I could work with them on it, so we started working in that way. In aviation are much more requirements, so I just needed to know which are the requirements. So I went to all the suppliers, all the weavers that we had to work with, and the carpet companies and the seat and the plastic suppliers, all the people, and wanted to know, like, what are the requirements, what are your materials, and also asked the KLM people, like, why is this not possible? And most of the time they didn't know the answer, so they didn't know the answer why it is not possible. And I asked again and again, and I came with other solutions, just something that was just around the corner, like, but if we do this, this is the same, it's just the same, you know, I don't understand why it's not possible. So pushing it in all directions, like, and KLM was also really open to this. They also told me, yeah, we hired you because you pushed the boundaries, that's what we need, because we come from a buyer's community, you know, we don't know anything about making. I had to tell them, like, if you want a woven fabric, or if you want a new color, you have to wait 6 weeks, because we have to start dyeing, we have to start spinning, we have to start weaving. 6 weeks, you know, and they couldn't believe it, because normally they just buy what they see on a fair or something. So in that sense, I learned from them all the rules, and being in, I received a masterclass in aviation from KLM, and they received from me a masterclass in design. So that was really a super cooperation. I always like to see that the making was involved, that the product really makes sense, that you can feel there was an extra step being done, there is a quality, there is an oxygen, that it's still alive because of the choosing of the material, or do another twist in production, or really that it has the blood running in it. That's something that I find very important. I really think that the time has to be expressed in the piece. That makes it also vibrant and communicative. So, because I think, you know, I'm not designing objects. That's not what I'm focused on. I'm designing the relation between an object and a human being. So, when does an object still communicate to somebody, and when do you want to have it and also carry it and keep it for a longer time around you, and not choosing it just for the new, because the new is too flat. Imperfection is something that keeps an option open, that you don't come with a design that really push you. You can only use it like this, or it's only for, you know, that you really open up an imagination of the user, you know, that it has this lightness and energy, and it has a roots to something out of the archive of classics that we already know and that we cherish again. And so this is what I'm looking for in products, in objects.